I need your undivided attention here. You should be making money while you're asleep, okay? You should be making money while you're asleep. And if you are not, good morning, that's because you are doing it wrong. You should be making money while you're asleep. And if you are not, that is because you are doing it wrong. What I want for you, as soon as you wake up first thing in the morning, you've already made $200. You've already made $500. Before you even brush your teeth in the morning, you are already sitting in the green, okay? If you are not making money from your digital products or from these platforms while you're asleep, that's because you are doing something terribly wrong, but no worries, I'm going to teach you how to do it right. Good morning, welcome, happy Friday. Let me tell you something else. Your content should be making you money, and if it is not, that's because you are doing something wrong. It is diabolical how you spend 5, 6, some of y'all even 10 hours on these apps. I said what I said. A lot of you guys are on these apps for a very long time, and you are not making a dime. Every reel that you post, every picture, every story, every time you go live, you should be making money. We don't do nothing for free. No, we don't. Do you do that job for free or do they pay you? Okay. From here on out, every time you get up on one of these apps, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, it don't matter. You should be making money. You should be making money. Good morning. Something else I need you to understand is this. Listen to me very closely. You only need one good digital product, and that one product that you have can and will replace your entire paycheck. I said what I said. It will replace it if you actually do what I tell you to do. A lot of you guys, most of you guys are sitting on a very brilliant idea right now. There is something that you have skills in. There is something that you have experience with. There's something that you have a passion for, and you could be using that thing to make you money online. That thing, that idea, whatever it is literally your ticket out of your 9 to 5. But so many of you guys are stuck in your head. I used to be there. I know how it feels. You are so worried about what people are going to think, who's not going to like it, what if it's not a good idea? And that fear that you refuse to let go of is the same fear that's keeping you stuck. You guys, I say this every day. It has never been easier than today to make money online, okay? It is 2025. It has never been easier than today to make money online. But the reason why you don't is because you won't get out your head. You keep self-doubting everything. If I'm talking to somebody this morning, say guilty. If I am talking to somebody this morning, put in the chat guilty. You will not get out your head. And that fear is holding you back. I call fear stands for false evidence appearing real. Fear stands for fuck everything and run, okay? And that fear is literally stealing your dreams from you every single day. I need you to get out of your head and into your bag. Do I make myself clear? Good morning. What I want to know is this. Who on this live is sick and tired of being sick and tired, okay? You're not just a little sick, you're not just a little tired, but you are sick and tired. If that's you, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, put a 1 in the chat. I want to know who I am talking to on this beautiful Friday morning. Let's go TikTok, let's go YouTube. Put a 1 in the chat. Somebody talk to me very good, because I can only talk to people who are sick and tired. I can only help people who are sick and tired. If you're just a little bit sick and you're just a little bit tired, you're not going to do anything I'm talking about because you're good. You don't see anything wrong with the life you're living, and that's good. Good morning. But for those of you guys who are sick and tired and you actually want to do something about it, I can help you, because you're going to actually do what I tell you to do. Good morning. Good morning. Who on this live is tired of dragging themselves to a job that they hate, that leaves them drained, overworked, and underpaid? Good morning. If that's you, put a 1 in the chat. Jennifer said me. Very good. If that's you, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. I want to know who hates their job. If you love your job, this is not the live for you. I can't help you because you're good right where you are. But for those of you guys who hate that shit, you are ready to do something different. You have had enough. Put a 1 in the chat. Good morning, good morning. Let's go TikTok. Let's go YouTube. Talk to me, talk to me. Let's go, let's go. Put a 1 in the chat. Let's go. And who on this live is tired of scrolling and watching other people live the life that they want to live? You see so many people on all of these apps quitting their jobs, getting their dream house, living their dream life, and you want that too. If that's you, put a 1 in the chat, because if it is you, guess what? It can be you too. But the thing is, you actually have to put in the work. I said what I said. I'm going to teach you how to create a digital product, and I'm going to teach you how to sell it. But you have to be the one to actually do it. So many of you guys are addicted to scrolling on TikTok and YouTube. I swear to God, you are literally looking for a quick fix. You just think that if you just get a little bit more information, it'll all make sense and you'll be able to do it. No, what you really need to do is get started. What you really need to do is execute. Because I promise you this, if you don't do anything that anyone tells you to do, nothing for you will change. Are we clear? Okay? For those of you guys just tuning in, my name is Jasmine, and I'm so glad to have you. Who on this live has no idea what a digital product is? If you ain't got a clue, go ahead and put me in the chat, because I'm going to teach you, and it's okay. This is a judgment-free zone. We all didn't know something at some point in time. But if you don't know what a digital product is, go ahead and put me in the chat so I can teach you exactly what it is and how you are going to make money online. Also, you guys, if you are new here, my name is Jasmine. I'm so glad to have you. I teach you how to turn your content into cash, how to get on the wealthy side of your phone, and how to finally build financial freedom, all from these apps. If I say anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, make sure you guys double tap the screen. TikTok family, YouTube, thumbs up, thumbs up. The more you guys interact with this live, the more you like, comment, and share, the more this live will get pushed to more people. Believe it or not, a lot of people are sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck too. It's not just you. And a lot of people are trying to figure out how to make money online too. It is not just you. So just like this live found you this morning, let's allow this live to find other people too, okay? Now, I am big on executing, you guys. I need you to do this. I'm gonna pour into you. I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna motivate the hell out you. But what I really need from you is to actually do what I tell you to do. We're human at the end of the day. You're bound to forget something, right? Life be lifing. But if you take notes, if you take notes, anything that I say that you forget, you can refer back to and still get it done. You see how that works? Okay. Very good. Note takers are money makers. So it is in your best interest to write the shit down. Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Good morning. What the hell is a digital product and how are you going to make money from it? Let's go. A digital product is something you do not have physical possession of, okay? So I want you to think of a movie on Netflix. Good morning. Think of a song on your Apple Music or Spotify. You don't physically have it in your possession, right? It's somewhere digital out there in the cloud, okay? You, and you, I'm on 3 live, so all 3 of y'all, good morning, are going to create a digital product to sell. And it could be anything, literally anything under the sun. I want you to start thinking about what you already know. See, a lot of times you guys are making it hard on yourself and you're overwhelming yourself trying to figure out, well, I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. There is something that you have skills in, and that's the thing that you could be making money from right now. A lot of you guys have worked in HR. Jennifer said I created mine yesterday. Very good, Jennifer. This is the energy I love to see. Execution, okay? A lot of you guys have worked in HR. You could literally make an ebook teaching people how to land their dream job. You've been working in HR for I don't know how long. You know what these jobs are looking for. You could teach people how to land their dream job. Maybe you're like me, I lost over 100 pounds, okay? And I made an ebook teaching people how to lose weight. You could do that too. Maybe you lost 10 pounds, 20 pounds, it don't matter. There's something that you know, and there's something that you could be teaching people right now, okay? You could package that up into some type of ebook or an e-guide. You make it once and you resell it over and over and over again, okay? You could sell an e-course. So maybe you know how to do makeup. Good morning. Maybe you know how to do hair. You could record yourself making the videos, teaching people how to do the thing, whatever it is. You make those videos once and you resell them over and over and over again. Do you hear me? If you hear me, go ahead and put "I hear you" in the chat. Let's go. I want to make sure you guys are listening to the sauce that I'm giving you this morning on this beautiful Friday. There is something that you know about. Very good, Jennifer. You could even sell workbooks, journals, manifestation guides. Listen to me very closely, and we're going to get into this in a little bit. There are people on these apps, y'all. They are downloading workbooks and journals right up off Canva. Yes. They're finding them on Canva, they're downloading them, and then they're selling them to people for $27, $47. I saw a lady on TikTok. I cannot make this up. She bundled up a whole bunch. Hey, Ashley. She bundled up a whole bunch of workbooks and journals, and she was reselling them for $149 a pop. She got them right up off Canva. If she can do it, why can't you? We got to stop getting in our head and start getting in our bag. You could even sell a private community, okay? So maybe you know how to fix credit. I don't know you yet. Maybe you know how to fix credit. You could teach people how to do that in your private community. You charge them an entrance fee, a monthly subscription. You could do it on Facebook, Skool, WhatsApp, Discord, it doesn't matter. Every single month, they are charged to be in your private community. Now you're building recurring income. You know how Netflix charges you every month to have access to their content? Hulu, Zeus, Peacock, Amazon. If they're doing it, why you can't? We got to get out our head and start getting into our bag. Are we clear? Okay? If you are ready, okay, I am going to give you guys 2 free apps. And these apps that I give you are literally going to help you make so much money on these apps. But in order for you to make money, you have to actually use them. Good morning, Joe. If you are ready for app number 1, thank you. Put a 1 in the chat. Let's go TikTok. Let's go YouTube. If you are ready for app number 1, put a 1 in the chat. Talk to me, talk to me. I know it's early, but guess what? It is never too early to learn how to make money online. Let's go. Put a 1 in the chat. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, my name is Jasmine, and I'm so glad to have you. I teach you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone, how to turn your content into cash, and how to finally build financial freedom, all from these apps. If I say anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul. Let's get some more 1s in this chat. I see 65 people on TikTok number 1. Let's go. If I say anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, make sure you guys are double tapping the screen. YouTube thumbs up. The more we interact with these lives, the more these lives will get pushed to more people, okay? Listen, I know you're sick and tired of being paycheck to paycheck. I know, but I need you to do the things that I tell you to do. Please, I am begging you. Also, you guys, make sure you follow me so you don't lose me. I don't know who they are, but they do steal my videos and they make fake accounts and they message you. So please, do not get hoodwinked, finessed, or bamboozled on these TikTok streets, okay? Don't do it, don't do it. Thank you. Let's go. App number 1, you are going to write this down. Note takers are money makers. Here we go. App number 1, Canva, C-A-N-V-A. App number 1 is Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. And I am on 3 lives, you guys, so just bear with me. Good morning, good morning. Hello, hello. Canva, Canva, Canva. Canva, Canva. Before I follow your steps, I would like to see your revenue. I don't post my bank account, babe. Why would I give you my account number and my routing number so you could do what you want to do with my stuff? Doesn't make sense. Okay. Let's go. Canva, let's talk about it. You will use Canva for everything. Okay, let's be clear. You will use Canva for everything. You guys, Canva is free. So there's no reason why you can't download it today. I don't want to hear, Jazz, I gotta wait till payday. No, you don't. It is free. So you will download it today. Now, let's be honest. Some of you guys already have Canva. Some of you guys already have it. But my question for you is, are you using Canva to make money? Or is Canva collecting storage space on your phone? If it's just collecting storage space, what I need for you is to start using Canva to make money. Are we clear? Very good. You will use Canva for all of your business needs. Maybe you need a business logo. You will find that on Canva, okay? Maybe you need a social media post, so TikTok Reels, Instagram Stories, YouTube thumbnails. If you have been on my live before, you have heard me talk to y'all about starting this YouTube channel. Maybe today's gonna be the day you actually do it, okay? If you need thumbnails, you can get those right off Canva. He said, I don't know how to use it. No worry, friends, I got you. Just listen, I got you. Anything that you need for your business, you can use Canva. Canva will also give you templates for your digital products. Okay? This is what I mean by you will be using Canva to make money. Are we clear? If you're going to actually use Canva, go ahead and type Canva in the chat, C-A-N-V-A, good morning. If you're gonna actually use Canva, go ahead and type the words Canva in the chat. Let's go, talk to me. Very good, Jennifer, put Canva in the chat. I want to see who my action takers are. I get extremely frustrated when people sit on my live and they don't do nothing I'm talking about. I'm just keeping it real. We have a good time on here. We laugh, we kiki, we relate. But at the end of the day, what I need is for you to use what I'm teaching you so you can make money too. And for those of y'all who've been on my live more than once and you still haven't done what I told you to do, my question is why not? You watching me is cool and all, but that's not gonna put money in your pocket. In order to put money in your pocket, you have to actually execute, okay? And let me have a word with my viewers on here who think they're too old. There are people online, I don't know why, but they believe that they're too old for this stuff. They're not tech savvy. I'm not good with my phone. I'm not gonna be able to make money online. I'm too old. Let me say something to you. Listen to me very closely. First of all, it is never too late to make money online. I don't care how old you are. Until you are 6 feet under, you can still make money online. Number two, you do know how to use your phone. That's that fear that is lying to you and trying to convince you not to start this business and get out of that paycheck to paycheck lifestyle. Let's be clear. Because you knew how to use your phone well enough to click on these apps and find this live. Did you or did you not? Okay. You know how to make phone calls and you know how to send text messages, true or false. You also know how to take pictures. So you are not too old to make money online. That is a lie that is keeping you stuck. Stop it. Stop. You ain't even tried yet. You're already trying to tell yourself what you can't do. She said, tell him, yes, Ms. Robinson, it makes no sense. You're not too old. So stop trying to convince yourself of that. Okay? Very good. If you're ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Let's go. If you are ready for app number 2, put a 2 in the chat. And for those of you guys just tuning in, my name is Jasmine. I'm teaching you how to turn your content into cash. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, then this is the live for you. If you are done feeling overworked and underpaid at your job, then this is the live for you because I'm going to teach you how to get right up out that. Let me get some more 2s in the chat. TikTok number 1, you guys are very quiet this morning. I'm not understanding. It's Friday. It's the end of of the week. We made it. I need you to get hype. Let's go. Good morning, YouTube. YouTube, put some thumbs ups in the live. TikTok number 2. Double tap, double tap. Let's go, let's go. I see 10 people on TikTok number 2. Where are the hearts? Let's go, TikTok. Let's go. App number 1 was Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Good morning. App number 2. I need some more 2s in this chat. I don't understand how we have 65 people and only 3 people said they're ready for app number 2. What are we doing? Make it make sense. Are you asleep? Are you sleeping? You best be taking these notes. Remember what we said? Note takers are money makers. It's in your best interest to write these things down. Very good, Miss Nava. Thank you, thank you. Let's go. Very good. Okay, I'll take it. I guess half y'all sleep this morning. You ain't trying to make no money. Fair enough. App number 2, write it down. Here we go. Chat GPT. Let's talk about it. Chat GPT. Good morning. Chat GPT. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Chat GPT. This app is also free. They do have a premium, but you don't need it. You're good on free. Chat GPT will hands down make you a lot of money. It will. If and only if you actually use it, okay? Now, some of y'all already have ChatGPT, and some of y'all do use it. But my question for you is, are you using it to run your business, or are you using it for petty things like relationship advice? What I need from you is to start using ChatGPT to run your business. Jennifer said trying to. Very good. This is the energy I want to hear. You will be using ChatGPT to run your business. That's what you're going to use it for, okay? So maybe you need content ideas. You're like, Jazz, I want to make the TikTok, but I don't know what kind of videos to make. No worries. You will ask ChatGPT. You need YouTube video ideas? Ask ChatGPT. Did you know you can have ChatGPT write your ebook for you? Yes, you can. So this is what I'm saying. You need to start using ChatGPT to run your business for you. It has never been easier than today to make money online. You guys, when I started all of this, I started during COVID, and my first ebook was How to Lose Weight. I lost over 100 pounds, and I wanted to teach people how to do it too. I actually had to write my ebook, okay? I had to use my English skills and my grammar skills and write it myself. Not today. You can literally have ChatGPT write the ebook for you. The question is, are you going to? I hope so. Now, I gave you Canva and I gave you ChatGPT. Now we have to put it together, good morning, and make our digital product. If you're ready, go ahead and put I'm ready in the chat. Vibrational journaling, manifestation journaling, and wallpapers. Very good, Jennifer. This is what I love. Action takers. Let's go. If you are ready to put it together, put I'm ready in the chat. Miss Robinson said, girl, I've been ready. Very good. Amen. Amen. We got to put it together and make this product. You guys, I need you guys to write these things down because I'm literally about to give you prompt number 1. Okay? Action takers are money makers. You have to take action. You cannot keep scrolling, hoping, praying, manifesting, and wishing. A lot of you guys love to pray, and that's great and all. I pray too, but you gotta meet God halfway. Okay? You cannot sit on your couch and watch Netflix all day and think that God is gonna help you out of your financial struggles. You have to actually put in the work. A lot of y'all have it wrong. You think if you made a vision board that somehow everything on your vision board is going to magically come true and you don't have to put in any work. That's not true. You actually have to do something. You have to do something. So please, write these things down and get started. Okay? Very good. Come on, she know, Lord. Yes, Miss Robinson. We cannot just keep watching. That's not going to work. That's not going to cut it. Not going to cut it. Okay? If it was, you wouldn't have to go to work. You could just sit on the couch and just pray for a paycheck. You still got to go to work, right? Okay. Just want to make sure we're clear on that. All right, let's go. You're going to open up your ChatGPT app and you're going to put in there, write this down, write it down, write it down. This is prompt number 1. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can sell that solves a problem. You're going to hit enter. If you got that, put got that in the chat. No student shall be left behind. Good morning. If you got that, put got that in the chat. No student shall be left behind. I want to make sure everyone got it. There is 52 people on TikTok number 1. I see 5 people on TikTok number 2, and I see 10 people on YouTube. If you got that, put got that in the chat. I understand some of you guys might be driving and some of y'all might be at work. You know damn well you ain't supposed to have a phone now. But for the rest of y'all, you do not have an excuse. Go ahead and put got that in the chat so I can confirm that you got that. Do not DM me asking me to repeat it, because I'm not. Because I gave you opportunity on this live, very good Timmy, to ask me to repeat myself. You chose not to, which means you don't really care. And since you don't care, there is no reason for me to waste my energy on you. I need some more got that's. And for those of you guys just tuning in, my name is Jasmine. I'm so glad to have you. I teach you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone, how to turn your content into cash, and how to finally make money online. Okay? If I'm saying anything that resonates with your spirit and vibrates with your soul, make sure you guys double tap the screen. Good morning. The more you guys like, share, comment, the more this live gets pushed to more people. Okay? Very good. So we got that. Give me 10 digital product ideas I can create that solves a problem. Very good, Journey. Thank you. You're going to hit enter. Now, let's talk about this. Let's lock this in. Listen, we already said a digital product could be anything. So we said it could be an ebook. It could be some type of e-course, a journal, workbooks, private communities. It just means anything digital, okay? But now we got to figure out which digital product idea is going to be best for you. Listen, write this on your paper. This is life advice here. I'm dropping gems, okay? Anything that you want to be successful with requires you to be consistent. You have to be consistent. You want a paycheck every 2 weeks? That's going to require you to consistently go to work. You want to lose weight? Okay. That's going to require you to consistently eat healthy and consistently exercise. You see how this goes? You want to save money? Okay. That's going to require you to consistently stop going to Chipotle and stop going to Starbucks every day. Okay. Running a business is no different. You want a successful business? Cool. That's going to require you to consistently show up for it. Got to be consistent. Got to be consistent. Okay? Now, let's make life easy for ourselves. It's so much easier to be consistent with something that you actually like. Okay? It's easy to be consistent with something that you actually know about, that you actually have skills in. You guys, if you followed any of my platforms, maybe I'm not a new face to you, maybe you've seen me on YouTube before, wherever. I told you, I started a weight loss and fitness brand years ago. How was it that I was able to consistently post for the YouTube and the Instagram? Because I actually like to eat healthy. I actually know about losing weight. I actually know about weightlifting. So I can consistently do it. You understand? You don't see me on any of my platforms teaching you how to do calculus. I have no skills in it, no knowledge, no passion. That would be hard to show up for every day. So we're not going to do that to ourselves. You're going to choose something off that list that you actually like, that you actually know about, that you actually have skills with, so that you can be consistent and have a successful business. It's really that simple, okay? Now, I don't want you out here chasing trends. You don't have to do that. It's 2025, you guys. It has never been easier than today to make money online. You can have a successful business doing anything. You guys, there are kids on YouTube with millions of subscribers teaching people how to do the craziest, simplest things, okay? The most bizarre things. So it really doesn't matter. Just choose something that you like so you can be consistent, okay? Okay. If you're ready for prompt number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Let's go. If you're ready for prompt number 2, good morning. Put a 2 in the chat. Let's go, let's go. And also too, you guys, to piggyback off of that, write this on your paper too. Money flows where energy goes. Money flows where energy goes. So as long as the energy is there, you're consistent, you show up, you're helping people, you're having fun, I promise you, you will make a lot of money in any niche. So there is no reason for you to chase a trend just because it's trending, because you're not going to make any money in it if you're not consistent. So it really doesn't matter. Okay? Very good, Journey. Let's get some more 2s in this chat. I'm trying to figure out how we got all these people on these TikTok lives and like 3-4 people talking. Y'all must be at work. Ooh, y'all sneaking the phone. Ooh, y'all gonna get in trouble. Let me stop playing with y'all. Okay, so that was prompt number 1. Prompt number 2, write this down. Oh, and if you go through the 10, you guys, and you don't see anything that you like, just keep asking until you get an idea that you want to use. It's as simple as that. Because y'all quiet on this app this morning. I don't know what's going on. Y'all must be asleep. All right, prompt number 2, write this down. Once you choose the idea you want to run with, you're going to put in ChatGPT, write this down. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Ashley said, I'm driving. Okay, Miss Ashley, don't hurt nobody now. Don't hurt yourself. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. Write me an outline that helps people solve this problem. If you got that, put got that in the chat. No student shall be left behind. If you got that, put got that in the chat. No student shall be left behind. Let's go, let's go. Do you got it? Very good. You guys, this is what I mean by it has never been easier than today to make money online. Yes, believe in yourself. Amen, amen. Because once you hit enter, ChatGPT literally wrote your ebook for you. This is why I keep saying it's crazy how you spend so much time on these apps consuming content instead of making content, because you need to be getting paid for your time. And it has never been easier than today to do it. ChatGPT literally wrote your ebook for you. It can't get no simpler than that. And unfortunately, so many of you guys aren't even going to take action because you're just so addicted to consumption. You're so addicted to scrolling and watching and wishing and praying and manifesting and hoping that you won't even get started. You will literally copy and paste what ChatGPT gave you into your Canva template, literally. So you're gonna open up Canva. In the search bar, you're gonna type in ebooks. It's gonna pull up hundreds of different templates. Just pick one, it doesn't matter. They're all 1000% customizable, okay? You are going to paste what ChatGPT gave you. You're going to copy, and you're going to paste it into Canva. He said, I don't have skills to use ChatGPT. Yes, you do, because you're sitting here typing on this live. The same way you typing is the same way you're going to type on ChatGPT. Let's go. No excuses on this live. No. Everyone is capable of this. You're going to copy and paste, okay? Now, a couple of rules here. When you are pasting into Canva, less is more, meaning You don't need 50 pictures on one page, okay? You don't need a whole bunch of colors. You are making an ebook. Just make it look simple, clean, and legible. Less is more. Now, I always review my students' ebooks, and one thing that I have noticed that a lot of people do, you need to narrow the margins in, you guys, the margins. So make sure the words aren't running off the page. Bring the margins in so it looks like a ebook, a Kindle book, something, you know what I'm saying? Like just make it look nice. Once you are done, you are going to download it as a PDF file. P as in Peter, D as in dog, F as in Franklin. You will then upload that file to your hosting site. Write these down, please. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. Stand Store, Etsy, Beacons, Gumroad, Shopify. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Now, these are some of the most popular hosting sites. There's plenty more out there, okay? But these are some of the most popular ones. If you got that, put got that in the chat. Listen, you guys, I'm gonna be honest. I know I'm smart and I know I'm special. I know I'm great. But I'm just gonna be real with you for like 2 seconds. You guys, I am not doing something that anybody else can't do. I'm just keeping it real. The reason why I make so much money online, and maybe you don't yet, is because you're just not doing it. I need you to get started. Spell one more, Gumroad. Beacons, B-E-A-C-O-N-S. Beacons, B-E-A-C-O-N-S. Beacons, okay? Now, let me give you some advice here. First of all, I use Stand Store. I love Stand Store. Stand Store is great. Stand Store has a lot of features that's gonna help you automate your business. But Stand Store is very expensive, okay? It is $99 a month, okay? That's very expensive when you're not making money yet. So I don't want you on there. Don't start there. You're gonna start on Gumroad. Why? Because Gumroad only charges you when you make a sale. So until you make money, you don't have to spend none. They charge you 10% for every sale. Okay? It's a great place to start. Now, as you do what I teach you to do and you start bringing in traffic, you start posting your content, you start making your sales, you're gonna be making well over $99 a month. Once you do, bring your ass to Stand Store so that you can automate your business. This is how we make money in our sleep. But until then, just start on Gumroad. It's okay. Okay, Jennifer, just start on Gumroad, okay? Now, listen, what we just did was we created our digital product. We used Canva, we used ChatGPT, we put it together, and we made our digital product. That process, Miss Ma'am and Sir, should not take you longer than 2 hours. I don't care if you are 200 years old and you have never touched a cell phone before. That process should not take you longer than 2 hours. It really shouldn't take you longer than 1, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you 2. If it's taking you longer than 2 hours, we have a serious problem. One of 2 things is true. Number 1, you're trying to be a perfectionist. I just gotta edit this real quick. Or no, it's not quite right. Maybe I gotta take this out. No, I'm just a perfectionist and I need everything to be perfect. Let me talk to you real quick. Let's go there. First of all, that's fear because you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. So how can an imperfect person make something perfect? It's impossible. What you really are is scared. You are so afraid of launching something and it's failing, and now you're disappointed in yourself. So you would rather play it safe and not launch it and have all of these excuses as to why you're not launching it so you can avoid disappointment. But let me remind you of something. You're disappointing yourself every day because you have already said you don't like your job. And you have already said you don't like living paycheck to paycheck, but you're doing that every day. But if you don't launch this product, there's nothing for people to buy, which means you're still going to be living paycheck to paycheck, which means you're still going to have to go to the job that you don't like. So either way, you have to get started. How can somebody buy something that doesn't exist? They can't. So that whole perfectionist thing that you want to play with is really just you being scary. Okay? Stop being scary and just launch the daggone product. Number 2, the reason why it might be taking you longer than 2 hours to finish this product is because you are distracted as hell. You're not really working on your product. You're watching Netflix, you're cooking dinner, you're doing laundry, you're talking on the phone, you're cleaning up, and you're watching reels on TikTok while you got your laptop open pretending that you're working on something. Miss Ma'am, you cannot do 2 things at once. Multitasking doesn't really exist because you think you're saving time by doing all these other things, but really all you're doing is wasting time. Because if you just locked in and you just focused on the product and nothing else, you would actually get it done. So turn the TV off, put the phone on D&D, do not disturb, close the bedroom door or the office door, wherever you're going to do this, and just focus for 2 hours. That's it. You're not going to cook anything while you're working on your product. You're not going to do any laundry while you're working on your product, okay? You're just going to work on the product, and that's it. Okay. Now, we're about to talk about sales. Because what we just did was we created it, but now we have to sell it. See, you do not get paid because you created something. No. You get paid because you learned how to open your mouth and get people to see that the product you have is exactly what they need. You have to sell it. And I'm going to be honest with you. This right here, sales, is where most people fail. Let's talk about failure real quick before we get into that. A lot of y'all are very confused as to what failure is. A lot of y'all think, well, if I make a YouTube channel and I post my first video and it doesn't get 2 million views in 30 minutes, I failed. A lot of y'all think if I launch my digital product and I don't make $1 million in 5 minutes, then I failed. A lot of y'all think, well, if I go live on TikTok and I don't get 6,000 people viewing on my first live, I failed. Failure only exists when you quit. When you literally throw in the towel and you say, you know what, I'm done, I'm wiping my hands of this, I don't want to do it anymore, I quit, that's when you failed. You have officially failed right there because you quit. But as long as every single day you commit to just getting a little bit better than you did the day before, not even a lot of it, just a little bit better than the day before, that's not failure. A lot of you guys are confused. Yes, you just keep trying. Committing to doing something every day, just a little bit better than you did the day before, is not failure. So if you post your first video and only 2 people watch it, that's not failure. You're trying to compare your day 1 to someone else's year 5. Your favorite creators have been on YouTube for 10 years. All of the YouTubers that you watch who are getting millions of views have been on YouTube for 10 plus years. Yes, they have. And you're trying to compare your YouTube channel to theirs. Oh, I'm going to tell you the truth. That's what you're doing. You're looking at someone's TikTok who's been on TikTok since COVID, almost 6 years ago. And you're trying to compare your day 1 to their year 5. It doesn't work. They had 0 views at 1.2. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They launched a digital product and no one bought it too. Yes, they did. So stop thinking that you're failing. Now, the reason why most people fail at sales, meaning they give up, they quit, they throw in the towel, they're done with it, is because they say silly things to themselves like, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to be annoying. What if people unfollow me because I'm talking about my product too much? I don't want to come off as salesy. If you've said any of those things, go ahead and put I'm guilty in the chat. For those of you guys who already have a product and you have said any of those things, go ahead and put guilty in the chat. I know, I already know. Miss Robinson said I'm guilty. Listen very closely. Selling is not begging. Selling is solving. You are solving someone's problem. Remember what the prompt said for ChatGPT? Give me 10 digital product ideas I can create that solve a problem. You're helping people. So why did you take time, energy, and effort into making something just to not tell people about it? You have time to waste, I guess. You're getting younger, not older. Oh, because I'm getting older, okay? So why would I waste my time creating something and then not telling people about it? Make it make sense. For those of you guys who have been following me, Lyric said guilty. Listen to me. For those of you guys who have been following me, I am not a new face. You hear me talk about my Globe Academy all daggone day. You probably even got some of my videos memorized. You hear me talk about it so damn much. But why? Because I talk about it because I know I'm helping people. I know that I'm solving people's problems. You don't know how to make money? You want to make money? Join the Globe Academy. So I'm going to tell everybody about it. And I don't care who thinks I'm annoying. Let them unfollow. They won't go and invest in themselves anyways. Who cares? I know I'm helping people. So I will continue to talk about my product every day, all day. Amazon. We all know what Amazon is. Do you think Amazon is sitting in their marketing headquarters office somewhere saying maybe we should chill out on the commercials because we don't want to sound like we're begging people to be ready for Prime Day? No, they don't care. They're going to make their commercials and they're going to put them on TV, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, so that you know Prime Day is coming. So get your money ready. So if I can talk about my stuff all day and not care, and Amazon can talk about their stuff all day and not care, why can't you talk about your stuff all day and not care? If you truly want to make money online, it's going to require you to talk about your product. I'm just keeping it real. Now, I'm going to teach you how to sell. But I am not the coach, I am not the mentor that's going to tell you how you can make 10K in 2 minutes. What I am going to teach you how to do is sell, but it is going to require you to put in some work. I'm not going to paint you a picture that doesn't exist. I don't have the energy for it, and I don't want you complaining to me when you didn't make $5 million in 30 seconds. I don't want to hear it. If you're ready to learn how to sell, go ahead and put I'm ready in the chat. Let's go. If you're ready to learn how to sell, go ahead and put "I'm ready" in the chat. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, I teach you how to turn your content into cash, how to finally make money online. You guys, these sales tips that I'm giving you are going to help your business make money even during the toughest economy. Money is tight, right? Money is tight. Okay. Prices are high. The reason why I still make the money that I make is because I put in the time, energy, and effort to getting my platforms to where they are today. I didn't take a shortcut. Shortcuts don't exist long term. No, they don't. Let me give you an example. The shortcut of Wegovy and Ozempics. What happens as soon as people stop taking those medicines? For those of y'all who don't know, those are weight loss medications to help you lose weight. It decreases your appetite. The minute people stop taking it, what happens? They gain it all back. Exactly, Ms. Robinson. They gain it all back and more because they never learned how to eat healthy in the first place. They never learned how to exercise. The same applies to business. You want these shortcuts, but once the shortcut phases out, when it no longer works, then you still haven't learned how to run a business. So you're going to be right back to square one, which is broke. So let's learn how to build it correctly so you never go back to broke, because now you always have the skills you need to grow your business. Okay? Sales tip number 1, write this down. Content is king and distribution is queen. Content is king and distribution is queen. Okay, that's tip number 1. So let's break this down. My ultimate goal for you is to have you posting every day. Now, before you're like, girl, what? Listen, I understand we're not all there yet. Some people are camera shy. Okay, so we're going to get you out your camera shyness. But once you get out that, your goal is to post every day. Some of you guys aren't necessarily camera shy. You record the video. Some of y'all even edit the video. But you're so afraid to hit upload, you have it sitting in your drafts. Okay. Well, we're going to get that fear of uploading out your system, but just understand that you are working towards a goal of posting every day. Okay? And not only will you post every day, you will also build a bare minimum of 3 platforms. Why 3, Jazz? Because 1 is too close to none. Like that one income you have at that one job. If they laid you off on Monday, what would you do? Exactly. If you put all of your eggs in a TikTok basket and the US government decides, you know what? I don't want any US person to have access to TikTok. What would you do? You'd be freaking out like all the other TikTokers who only focused on TikTok. I didn't care because I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I got 3 YouTube channels. I didn't really give a fuck. And I'm also on Threads. So them taking TikTok really didn't affect me. Yeah, I mean, I make money on TikTok. It would suck, but it wouldn't be the end of my world. I always teach my students to stay ready so you never have to get ready. It is not hard to build 3 platforms because the same video you post on TikTok, you're gonna throw it on Instagram and YouTube Shorts and Facebook. I do it all day. It just takes an extra 5 minutes to do. It's really not hard. And now you're building multiple platforms. Now, some of y'all might be like, well, Jazz, which platform should I be on? Okay, well, let me tell you which one I definitely think you should get on. YouTube. YouTube. Everyone always wants to forget that YouTube exists. which is crazy because the minute you have a question and you need some answers, you go to YouTube. She said, is this content created by us or can it be created by someone else and we receive a percentage? We're creating our own content. YouTube is the most watched platform, y'all. TikTok family. I'm not talking to YouTube because the YouTubers, they are on YouTube watching this live. TikTok. Y'all forget YouTube exists, but yet you go to YouTube when you're trying to figure out which phone to buy, when you're trying to learn how to edit, when you want to know about this, when you want to know about that. You're always on YouTube. You're not on TikTok. YouTube has been around for 20 plus years. But you're so focused on TikTok because they got little dances. YouTube will be your most valuable platform, not TikTok. When I started my weight loss and fitness channel, I had 0 followers. Hello. I had zero subscribers. This was years ago. I sold my first ebook, How to Lose Weight. I only had 52 subscribers on that channel. And I sold my first one. We're now at almost 18,000 subscribers on that channel. And even though the YouTube channel itself was not monetized yet, it is now, but it wasn't yet, I was still able to make a lot of money through that channel because I was selling my products. This YouTube channel that I'm on right now, this is my coaching channel, teaching people how to make money online, motivation. When I first decided to start selling my knowledge and teaching people how to make money online too, I sold my first mentorship, not on TikTok, on this YouTube channel right here. And at the time, it only had like 200 or 300 subscribers on it. And I sold my first mentorship package on this YouTube channel, not on TikTok. So, do not sleep on YouTube. Now, some of y'all gonna do what y'all wanna do, whatever. But for the small percentage of people who decide to listen, I urge and encourage you to make YouTube one of your platforms that you create. You will thank me later. Now let's talk about this content, because I know a lot of you guys are in your head and you're like, Jazz, I want to make money online too, but the minute you said posting every day, isn't that going to be hard? Okay. Let me talk to you real quick for those of y'all who are still in your head. I'm telling you, fear will literally steal your dreams from you. It really will. It will take your dreams right from you, because you're literally working yourself up about something and it's stopping you from getting started. I've been doing this for 5 years. I started during COVID. In a few days, I'm celebrating my 5th year as a full-time entrepreneur. 5 years, full time. I have built my dream life. I live in my dream apartment. I drive my dream car. I'm truly happy. Everything about me changed. I lost over 100 pounds. Who you see today is not who I used to be. But before this, I worked a 9-to-5 too. And I was so excited when I got that job, because I was like, wow, I'm about to live my dream. I'm about to live the American dream. I was fresh out of college. I had a bachelor's degree I worked so hard for. I bought into the lies that they told me in high school. Go to school, get your degree, live a great life, die. Okay. Here I am, 23, just graduated. It only took me 6 months to find this job. In my mind, I'm winning, because most college graduates can't find a job. So I'm excited. They're going to pay me $60K a year. This was before COVID. This was back in 2014, but before prices got high, right? So $60K for 23, that's pretty freaking good back then, okay? No kids. That's good money. You guys, by the time I paid my rent, my car note, car insurance, phone bill, food, gas, cable bill. Back then there was cable. Now we got streaming. But back then a cable bill would run you about $250. If you had 2 boxes, internet. Student loans. Yes, Sally Mae's not playing with you. And I quickly learned she wants her money. I had 11 student loan accounts. So if I missed one payment, that was 11 missed payments on my credit. I couldn't afford to pay it. So every month that I didn't pay, I had 11 missed payments. So let's just say my credit was fucked up. Not only was I broke, I hated my job. I wasn't prepared for that. They didn't tell me that. They didn't tell me that there's a possibility that you're gonna work, you're gonna go to school, and you're gonna find a job, and you're gonna hate it. I hated it. I hated my coworkers, and they hated me. I learned that people will literally talk to you every day, ask you how your weekend is, really act like they give a fuck, and be the same person writing emails trying to get you written up. They didn't prepare me for that. It was like a war zone in there. And I worked with all women. And I was the youngest one there. I was naive. I thought people at work were my friends. And I'm telling you this because I lived like this for 6 years. And somebody might be like, well, why didn't you just try to find a job? I did. I tried. But no one was going to pay me what I was making there. And in my mind, I'm like, if I'm barely over broke at 60K, how the hell can I afford a pay cut? So I just sucked it up and was miserable for 6 years. Every day when I pulled up, you guys, I cried. Because I was like, they're going to mess with me today. I was getting paranoid. You ever been in paranoia? Where you just feel like they're plotting to get you fired? That's literally how I felt. And I felt trapped. Have you ever felt trapped before? Where it's like no matter what you do, no matter how nice you are to the people at work, you just come in, you just do your job, you just shut up, they're still going to F with you? And in order to cope with all of that, you guys, I drank every day just to hide how miserable I was. I drank every day for years. I gained so much weight. I came in skinny, I left fat. I gained about 100 pounds working there. You get to a point, as I was getting older, I just said, F it, fuck it, right? But the point I'm making to you is, thank you. The point I'm making to you is this. When you're asking, is it hard to post every day? I'm gonna ask you, well, which hard do you prefer? Because if any of my story resonated with you, then you're already living a hard life. Going to work every day, being around people that you don't like is hard. And I need you to understand that you're around coworkers more than your family. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because if you work a 9 to 5 like how I did, got off at 5, you're in traffic for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, maybe even an hour. You get home, you really only have about 2 or 3 hours with your kids or your spouse before you have to go to bed and do it all over again the next day. But you're with your coworkers for 8 and 9 hours a day. Then you have the weekend, not really, you have Saturday. Because Sunday you have to mentally prepare yourself for the bullshit waiting for you come Monday. And you got to prepare for the week. So I've lived both lives, and I will always choose this one. Because this one, you get to be yourself. You can't even be yourself at work. You got to put on a mask. You got to act like you like people that you really hate. You can't tell them how you truly feel. You got to play the politic game every fucking day. And you're miserable. But online, you truly get to be yourself. You get to talk about what excites you. That's why I told you to choose something that you like. There's a reason why I told you that. You get to talk about it every day. You get to help people. And the best thing is, you get paid to do it. If that's not freedom, I don't know what is. And it's unfortunate because even though I only lived 6 years like that miserably, I decided at 29, I'm not bringing this into my 30s. F all of them. I quit, right? I was done. But some of you guys have been living like that for 10 years. Some of you guys have been living like that for 20 years. I don't know how I made it through the 6. By the grace of God. So, is posting every day hard? No, it's not. That is your fear trying to talk you right up out your blessing. Now let's talk about this content. In your content, whether you're faceless or not, it all applies. You must be relatable, you must be authentic, and you must target people's pain points. You gotta be relatable, you gotta be authentic, you gotta target people's pain points, okay? I need you to understand, especially on TikTok. YouTube, you got about 10 seconds. But on TikTok, you have about 1 to 2 seconds to grab someone's attention before they are swiping off to another video. TikTok, you gotta be quick. You gotta get to the point and fast. These people are looking for a dopamine hit, okay? If you don't get to the point, they're not gonna watch. So you need to understand, you must target people's emotions. That's how you get people to stop scrolling. You must target people's pain points. Let me give you some examples. Throughout this live, you have heard me targeting yours. You have heard me say things like, are you sick and tired of going to a job that leaves you drained, overworked, and underpaid? Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Are you tired of watching other people live a life that you want to live? When you were on your For You page, scrolling through, trying to find something to watch, that's why I keep going back to it. I got you to stop scrolling and to start listening. And you've been tuned in. So I don't care what your niche is, there are pain points in that niche. And I need you to say those things when you're posting content and for those of you guys who choose to go live. This is how you get people to stop scrolling and start watching, okay? If you're ready for sales tip number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Let's go. I told you I'm going to teach you. If you're ready for sales tip number 2, put a 2 in the chat. Good morning. Good morning. Let's go. Let's go. Let's talk about it. And for those of y'all just tuning in, my name is Jasmine. I'm teaching you how to get on the wealthy side of your phone, how to turn your content into cash. You guys, I am not the coach that's going to teach you how to make $10 million in 2 minutes. Everything that I'm teaching you is going to require effort on your end. It is easy to make money online, but you still got to put in the work. You still have to make the content. You still have to post. You still have to build the platforms. The process is easy once you get into the flow, but a lot of people are a lot of people are allergic to hard work, but you do hard work every day at your job. Make it make sense. I don't know. That's not even realistic. In some person's mind, they think it's possible. So I'm not that coach. I'm going to teach you how to really get it done so that your business can sustain all economies, like the one we're in right now. Okay? Sales tip number 2, write this down. So I don't focus on the time of day to post, but what I do is I always look at my analytics. You guys, your analytics is going to be your best friend, because it shows you when people are online. When it comes to TikTok, I just post. YouTube, on this coaching channel, I post my long form video at 12:30. On my weight loss and fitness channel, I post my long form video at 3:15. And on my main Instagram, my personal brand, Good Morning, I post my Instagram reel around 3:15 to 3:30 p.m. But that's because I've looked at my analytics. I've had those platforms for some years now, so I've been able to figure out when the best time is for that. But as far as this TikTok account, I just post every hour. I don't even look. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't even look. Okay? All right. Sales tip number 2. Let's talk about it. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. People only buy from people that they like, know, and trust. If they don't like you, they're not going to buy it. If they don't know you, they're not going to buy it. And if they don't trust you, they're not going to buy it. She said 8 to 11 a.m. and p.m. are best times here typically, just FYI. Okay. And that's why you guys, it's important to look at your analytics if you want to know when the most optimal time to post. Look at your analytics, okay? Don't obsess over it, but there's nothing wrong with looking at it, okay? So people have to like you, know you, trust you. Well, how do you get people to like you? Well, you can't. You cannot make people like you. But what you can do is what I told you to do in your content. Be relatable, be authentic, and target people's pain points. As long as you do those things, you will build a community. And the community that you build will buy your digital products. And for those of you guys who live in the US, because I struggled with this too, I was so worried that people weren't gonna like me. A lot of people in the US forget that there's a whole world outside of their city and their state, okay? I had never really traveled anywhere, so my world was really just Virginia, okay? And I forgot that there's countries outside of the US. You guys, there are 8 billion people in this world. People will like you. So please get out your head talking about, well, what if no one likes me? That's impossible. When you upload your content goes everywhere. This is international. This is international. And I'm not telling you this to scare you. I am telling you this to let you know that people will like you. I have students all over the world. Okay, I have students in the UK. I have students in Australia, Canada, Barbados, Jamaica, Grenada. As long as there's internet, you will be able to connect with anyone, anywhere. So please stop letting fear hold you back when you're worried about who's not gonna like you. People will like you. They're waiting to hear what you have to say. So stop getting in your way, okay? Now, we said people have to like you, know you, trust you. Well, how do you get people to know you? You guys, Jamaica in the house, you, international, that's what I'm talking about. People are everywhere, y'all. The internet is everywhere. Get out your head and get into your bag, okay? Now, how do we get people to know us? Ohio, everywhere, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. People everywhere. People are on TikTok. People are on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. They're everywhere, y'all. Just be yourself. Cali, period. Okay, when it comes to getting people to know you, London, see y'all, this is what I'm talking about. Trina's in London, everywhere. People are everywhere, you guys. Please get out your head. Please do yourself a favor, get out your head and start posting the content. Seriously, okay? Now, how do we get people to know us? They have to like you, know you, trust you, okay? One thing I'm never gonna do, you guys, is tell you to do something that I don't do or that I would not do. I need you to go live. Going live is by far the best way to build your community. Now, is it the only way? No, not at all. But it is the best way. Why? Because it allows people to get a sense of your energy and your vibes. It allows people to engage with you and ask you questions, and it allows you to promote your products. Now, TikTok Live is a goldmine. It really is. For those of you guys who are in a hard situation, like you need money quick, I'm gonna always tell you, get on TikTok Live. Now, some of y'all are gonna say, well, Jazz, I don't wanna go live. And I'm gonna tell you, okay, don't go live. I'm not here to tell you and force you to do anything you don't wanna do. I don't have the energy for it, and that's your business. But what I am gonna do is respectfully remind you that you also said you didn't want to go to work. That's what you said. But yet you go every day. You go early, you stay late, you work weekends and holidays. You go in there and you do other people's job. You make other people rich. You're a great worker. But you're not even going to put in the energy and the effort to make yourself rich. Let me explain something to you. When you choose a niche in something that you actually like, going live doesn't feel like work. When you go to work, it feels like you're working, right? Because you're looking at the clock, ready to clock out. I've been on live for 75 minutes, and I don't even keep looking at the time because I'm actually having fun. On live, you get to be yourself. You get to talk about what you want to talk about. There has never been a moment, a day, where I'm like, oh, let me get on this TikTok live real quick. I used to say that every day when I was pulling into work. And you can do this anywhere. As long as there's internet, you can go live anywhere. You want to take your kids on a vacation for once? If you can't afford to do it yet, take them to the beach. Run your live, make your money, and now you have the rest of the day to spend with your family. Or maybe you want to spend time by yourself. Do that. You can do this anywhere. Going live is fun, y'all. You're not having fun at work. Now, some of y'all might say, well, I would go live, Jazz, but I'm just nervous. I'm scared. Well, that's different. I can work with that because you're still going to do it. You're just scared. And that's just what being a human is about, you guys. It's normal to be scared when you're doing something new. Welcome to human world, right? But I promise you, the more you do it, the less nervous you get. The only reason why you're scared is because you haven't done it, or maybe you did it once 6 months ago, but you don't have a whole bunch of reps in doing it. The more you do it, I promise you, the better you'll get, the less fearful you'll be, and you'll be able to start being yourself and not think twice about it. And I do promise you this. I promise you this. If you consistently go live, and you have a strategy, you know how to target people's pain points, and you go on to live with a purpose and a plan in place, you will make more money on live than you do at that dusty ass job. I promise you that. I promise you that. So when you say things like, I don't want to go live, fine. You do what you do. But just understand that you're the one keeping yourself in the same situation that you're in. And then you have the audacity to complain about it. Make it make sense. Have no clue how to hook up with all the computer stuff, going live, nothing. I've done live cooking videos. But you have to have purpose. You have to be able to relate what your digital product is about. You have to target people's pain points. You cannot just cook on live and then think that's going to sell the digital product by itself. No. If you've been tuning into my lives, then you see how I structure my lives. There's a reason why I structure them the way I structure them. Okay? Now, we have to get people to like us, know us, trust us. Well, how do you get people to trust you? You guys, I am not telling you to post every day for your health. I am telling you to post every day because the more people see you, the more they begin to trust you. Consistency builds trust. I don't know if you know this or not, or if you're living somewhere under a rock, but people work really hard for their money, you guys. In case you didn't know. Some people work 12-hour shifts. Some people are on their feet all day. Some people have labor-intensive jobs, like they work at Amazon. And if you want to earn someone's business, you have to earn their trust, which means you have to be trustworthy. Now, I want to do an exercise For those of you guys who don't have a digital product yet, just sit this out, take your notes. But for those of you guys who already do, this is for you. I need you to take your ego and your pride out of it for about 30 seconds. Now, half of y'all not gonna be able to do that because you are fueled by ego and pride and you think you know everything. And can't nobody tell you nothing that you don't already know. Okay, well, you keep having ego and then wonder why your business gets you nowhere. There's no room for ego in business. But for those of you guys who can have some humility and you can take your ego and your pride out of it for about 30 seconds, I want you to go to your profile and ask yourself, be honest. Is it clear as day who you are, what you do, and how you can help people? And then I need you to ask yourself this. If you were not you, would you buy from you? Because if the answer is no to one or all of those questions, then you should no longer be confused as to why you're not making money yet. But the beauty about this is you can change it. The beauty with life is you can change anything. You have the power to change anything that's not going well in your life. For those of you guys who want to start a business and you don't know how, that can be changed. You can learn how and you can start the business. For those of you guys who want to make money online, but you're not sure how, that can be changed and you can do it too. Maybe you're struggling with launching the product. Fine. You don't have to stay in struggle. You can change it. Maybe you're struggling with knowing what type of content to create to get people to buy the product. Okay, well, you can learn, you can change it. Maybe you're struggling with confidence. Well, you don't have to struggle with it forever. You can change that if you want to. A lot of you guys, not all, but a lot of you guys are not struggling with lack of information. Some of you guys already knew what Canva was. Some of you guys already knew what ChatGPT was. Some of y'all already knew YouTube is the place to be. So you have the information. You're struggling with implementation. You don't execute shit. You're not implementing any of the things that you already know. In order to be successful in business, you have to be accountable, disciplined, and consistent. You do that in other parts of your life just fine. When it comes to your job, you are very accountable, you're very disciplined, and you're very consistent. You go to work even when you don't feel like it. When you're tired, when you're sick, you still go. Accountable, disciplined, consistent. You go in and do your job and all of your coworkers' job. You work holidays, weekends, everything. When it comes to your kids, you are very accountable, you're very consistent, and you're very disciplined. You're a parent even when you're tired. Even when you're emotionally drained, you still nurture your children. You feed them, you clothe them, you provide a roof over their head. They never go without anything. Even if you don't know how you're going to get your next meal, they would never know that because they always have everything they need and want. You have them in camps and extracurriculars. You're a phenomenal parent. Phenomenal. Consistent, disciplined, accountable. For those of you guys who are married, you're a great spouse. You're a great wife. Even when you're tired, you're still a great wife. You're a great husband. Even when you're tired, you still provide for your family. Accountable, consistent, disciplined. But when it comes to you, when it comes to your goals, your dreams, your business, no accountability, no discipline, no consistency. Thank you. The minute you're too tired, you just don't. The minute someone calls you and like, let's go to happy hour, you just say, fuck the business. I'll work on that tomorrow. I'll start on Monday. Remember New Year's resolution time? New year, new me, new money. Ain't nothing new about you but new excuses. No accountability, no discipline, no consistency. But if you're still here on this live, 85 minutes in, you know you want more for yourself, because there would have been nothing that I said on this live that resonated with you if you don't want more than what you're already doing. You would have left like everyone else. But there's something that kept you here. And that's because you want more. You're not happy with what you're doing. Let's just be real. Let's call a spade a spade. There's something in your life, thank you. There's something in your life that you're not happy with. And unfortunately, you self-sabotage. Yes, you do. All of these excuses that you have is self-sabotage. All this procrastination that you're doing, it's self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is you trying to protect yourself from disappointment. That's what you're subconsciously doing. You may not realize that's what you're doing, but that's what you're doing. You are afraid of letting yourself down. So you have convinced yourself that you're not ready yet, that you just don't have enough information yet. You're doing all this convincing because in reality, you just don't want to disappoint yourself. You don't want to get your hopes up and then something happens and it doesn't work and now you feel bad. So you self-sabotage. But let me tell you something. You are already disappointing yourself by not working towards your goals because you're not happy with what you're doing. You are not happy at that job because if you were, you wouldn't be here. You are not happy with how your business is going if you've already started, because if you were, you wouldn't be here. So how much longer do you really want to continue to disappoint yourself? And I'm going to be honest. Listen, what a lot of people fail to realize is, in order for you to make the money you want to make, it's going to require you to change who you are. See, people always miss that part. People always, well, just tell me how to do it. Tell me how to do it. Look, some of y'all have been on the lives. Some of y'all have been on this live more than once. So you already knew what I was going to say, because I don't really change it up. But you still haven't done it. You still haven't done it. You have to change who you are in order to make the money you want to make. You can't continue to be the version of yourself that makes excuses and think that you're going to make 6 figures a year. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. If it was going to happen, you would already be doing it. The reason why I make the money that I make today is because I was willing to change who I was years ago. I already told you some of my story. I used to not post every day too. I didn't have the confidence. I thought I was too fat. I didn't like the way I looked. So I didn't post every day. And my platforms didn't grow. I used to drink. Even after I quit my job, I was still holding on to that red cup. If you go back and look at some of my content, you will see that infamous red cup in my videos. Because I was still drinking. I thought I could still have a buzz and still get work done. No. I had to realize that if I truly wanted to be successful with my business, I was going to have to let that go. Because the time that I'm spending drinking is the time I could be spending growing my channels, growing my business. So I made a choice and I let it go. I haven't had a drink in 3 years, almost 4. And since I did that, things have changed. Since I decided to start posting every day, things have changed. I lost 100 pounds. I don't know about you, but what I learned about myself was that I was lacking discipline by keeping the weight on. Yes, I was. This is not a lie to tell you whether to lose weight or not. You do what you do. But what I learned in my journey was if I can't control what I eat, then I do not have the discipline to build a 6- and 7-figure business. That's what I learned. So I decided to gain control of my eating habits, build discipline, and that same discipline carried into my business. And now I make the money that I dreamed of making years ago. And I am telling you this because people miss that part. Some of you guys, you want to make 6 figures. You want to do 10K a month too. But in order to clear 10K a month, that is going to require you to stop making excuses. How can you be a 6-figure earner when you keep talking about what you're going to do tomorrow? And tomorrow never comes. How can you be a 6-figure earner when you keep doubting yourself? You say you want to do 20K a month. That's a phenomenal goal to have. But if you keep doubting yourself and doubting your abilities and your content and your ideas, how will you clear 20K a month? You're not. That's going to require you to change who you are. Well, some of y'all are like, shit, Jazz, I just want to make extra $500 a month and I will be good with that. Fine. You want to do an extra $500 a month? That's great. But that's still going to require you to change who you are because who you are today procrastinates. You still haven't posted the video. How can you make $500 a month and you still won't launch the product? You keep talking about next week, next week. It's July. How many more next weeks do you want to go? It's still going to require you to change. And this is going to be the toughest pill to swallow, but it is the cold, hard truth. I had to swallow it too. Your bank account, this is going to hurt some of you. Your bank account is a direct reflection of the choices you choose to make every day. Times have been hard. It didn't just start yesterday. No, it did not. Rent prices have been on the rise for years. This did not just happen. Food prices have been expensive for years now. It did not just happen last month. No, it did not. And you knew years ago that you needed to do something different. You knew that. But you still choose every day to keep doing what you're doing. You want to watch Netflix movies all day. On your weekends, you like to sit on the couch and watch Netflix. Yes, you do. Late at night, you like to scroll social media and look at funny videos. You like to go to Taco Tuesdays and Thirsty Thursdays and Happy Hour Fridays. It's summertime. You're at all the cookouts and the pool parties. Yes, you are. You're doing everything but the one thing that will change your life because you refuse to change who you are. And most people, sadly, don't change. You ever run into somebody who you haven't seen in a long time? And they're in the exact same place they've been in. They got the same attitude, same problems. And you're looking at them like, ain't nothing changed about them yet. Have things changed about you? Change is hard. Change is hard. But what's even harder is being in the same spot that you're in today, a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. But again, the beauty of all of this is it doesn't have to stay that way. you can change it. You have the power to change anything that you're not happy with. The question is, will you? For those of you guys who want to change, heavy on want, you may not know how to make money online, but you want to. You may not know how to build your TikTok, but you want to. You may not know how to grow the YouTube channel, but you want to. You may not know how to build confidence in yourself so you can show up consistently, but you want to. Then I want to help you. I can only help people who actually want it. Because if you don't want it, I can't force you. I am not here to force you to do anything you don't want to do. I don't have the energy for it, and that's not my purpose. My purpose is to help people who actually want it. Because the people who actually want it, they're going to actually do what they need to do to get it, no matter how hard it gets, because they understand that what they're doing now is not satisfying them. For those of you guys who want to change who you are, so you can finally make the money that you want to make for you and your family, then I want to invite you to my Glow Up Academy. This is the space where you change. I teach you how to make money online. Everything that I do, I teach you. Even in this live, I have taught you. I do. There's nothing that I told you to do today that I don't do in my own business. I told you to post every day. I post 4, 5, 10 times a day. I told you to go live. I go live every day. I told you to be on at least 3 platforms. I'm on 5. There is nothing that I'm teaching you that I don't do. I am a coach that holds herself to the highest standard. And one thing I will never be is a hypocrite. Why would I tell you to do something that I don't do? That doesn't even make sense. So I'm going to teach you everything that I do that has allowed me to make 6 figures a year. But in the process of me teaching you that, I am also going to teach you how to change who you are so that you can actually get it done too. You're not going to do anything with the information if you don't change who you are. The same transformation I had to walk years ago is the same transformation that I'm taking you on. You're going to learn how to be consistent with your business. You're going to learn how to be accountable with your business. And for those of you guys who are struggling with self-confidence and self-esteem, like I once did, you're going to learn how to believe in yourself too. Because if you do not begin believing in yourself, I promise you, you're not going to make any money. Because you're going to continue to believe that you're not worthy of it. And until you fight that, nothing for you will change. So that's why it's called the Glow Up Academy, because you're going to glow up from the inside and the out, so your bank account can reflect what you are. So for those of you guys who are ready, I want to invite you to join my Glow Up Academy. I'll start with TikTok. YouTube, your instructions are a little bit different. TikTok family, in order for you guys to lock in, you guys are going to come to my profile picture up at the top twice. You're going to click on my profile. You're going to come to this bio right here that says glowuploungehq.com. Doesn't matter which TikTok you're on, it's still going to say the same thing. And then you're going to click on it again right here at the bottom. You're going to click on this red button that says open. And then you're going to click on the top link that says Glow Up Academy. I don't know why the internet's not working. One second, y'all. The top button that says Glow Up Academy. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Right here where it says Glow Up Academy, this top button. This is my Skool community. Okay, we'll just do the laptop. I don't know what's going on there. This is my Skool community, you guys. This is my Skool community. It is only $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. Here we go. This is where it's going to take you. Once you click on the Glow Up Academy, it's going to take you right here. It is only $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. But let me tell you what I know. You're going to become so addicted to the energy, the support, the community in here, you're not going to want to leave, because I add nothing but value and give you nothing but results. Okay? But you are free to leave at any time. But when you do leave, you will finally know how to create your product. Your product will already be done. You will finally know how to sell. You will finally be building your platforms, and you will finally be building your business. Okay? We also meet live every Thursday. We met live last night, every Thursday for live coaching calls. This is your opportunity to ask any questions that you have. Anything that you're struggling with, anything that you need help with, this is the space for you to come in and ask questions. Now, I understand sometimes people work, they got family obligations, that's fine, because you also have the replay so you can rewatch whatever you missed. And you also have access to my inbox. So any questions that you have, I expect you to ask, okay? YouTube, in order for you guys to lock in, your instructions are a little bit different. You're gonna leave the live, and you're gonna come to my channel, and you're gonna click on the link right here that says glowuploungehq.com. Once you click on that link, it's gonna bring you here, and you're gonna click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy, okay? You're gonna click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy, and it'll take you right to where you need to be, okay? Now, I'm gonna set us a timer. I think 10 minutes is plenty of time for you to decide if you wanna change your life or not. I do only let 10 people in at a time. I only let 10 people in at a time because I like to talk to everyone who joins, okay? Everyone doesn't start on the same spot. Some people have a product, no audience. Some people have an audience, no product. Some people have a whole bunch of ideas, but they're not sure which idea is best for them. Okay, some people don't have any ideas yet, but you guys tell me what you're interested in, and then we come up with an idea for you together. So that's why I only let 10 people in at a time, because more than 10 at one time is just overwhelming for me, okay? And I wanna make sure that I can help everybody, okay? So that's why I only let 10 people in. I'm going to set our timer so you guys can lock in. Okay, 1 second. I'm not sure why my tablet's loading slowly. Let's try this again. The old iPad. All right. Here we go. Your TikTok, you guys are gonna click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You guys are gonna come to my bio, or you click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. You're gonna click on it again right here at the bottom. You're gonna click on, okay. We won't play with this. What we'll do is, we'll just use the cell phone. Okay. You're gonna click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. You're gonna click on it again right here. You're gonna click on where it says open, this red button, okay? And then you're gonna click on this top button right here that says Glow Up Academy, right here. And then here we are. It's only $39 a month, you can cancel anytime, okay? $39 a month, you can cancel anytime. Where's my phone? Let me set a timer for us. So I'm gonna give you guys 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes is plenty of time. The timer has started. And we have 9 slots left. As you guys enter, don't dip. Sometimes you guys enter and leave, but please don't dip, because as soon as I get off of here, these lives, I hop right into my school and start talking to my students, okay? So please don't leave. You might leave, come back, but please come back, okay? Come back so that we can start your journey, okay? Come back so that we can start your journey. Do you guys have any questions for me? Again, YouTube, you guys are going to leave the live, and you're gonna come here to my channel, and you're gonna click on the link that says glowuploungehq.com. And then once you click on that link, you're gonna click on this top button that says Glow Up Academy, okay? And that is my school community. Again, it is only $39 a month, cancel at any time. This is the space where you finally transform. This is the space where not only do you learn how to make money online, but you also learn how to change who you are so you actually can make money online. Some of you guys have already invested in coaching, but you haven't been successful with it because you refuse to change who you are. You believe in your head that nothing about you has to change in order to make the money that you want to make. And I tried to fight it too. And it wasn't until I realized that the reason why I'm where I'm at is because of the choices that I make. Nothing changed until I was ready to change it. Where you are is a reflection of all of the choices you've made, whether good or bad. Just a reflection. So if you don't like where you are, if you don't like what's going on in your life, then it's going to require you to change it. It's not going to change itself. You want to start a business, but you don't want to learn how to be consistent. You want to grow a TikTok, but you don't want to learn how to stop doubting yourself. You want to make money, but you don't want to learn how to build the confidence so that you show up even when things get hard. Well, I just told you, you're not going to make 10K in 2 minutes. I just told you that. Do you have the discipline to keep going? Even if you don't make $100 in 5 minutes? Or are you going to give up? This is why I say you have to change who you are in order to make the money that you want to make. You have to change who you are. We have 8 slots left. For those of you guys joining, don't dip. Just hang tight until I get off of live. Once I get off of live, I hop right into the Skool, okay? You have to change who you are. You have to. You don't have a choice. You do not have a choice. And hasn't it been made evident by now? Absolutely. I really wanted to use the iPad, but for some reason it's just loading so slowly. Okay. You're going to click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You're going to come to my bio. You're going to click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. You're going to click on it again right here. You're going to click on where it says open. And then you're going to click on this top button right here that says Glow Up Academy. And then here we are. It is only $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. $39 a month, cancel any time, okay? The minute Netflix tell you time to pay that payment, you quick, fast, and in a hurry to grab that card so your Netflix subscription does not get canceled. Why do we not have that energy when it comes to us? Our business, our goals, our dreams, our future, make it make sense. YouTube, you're going to have to leave off of the live. You're going to come to my channel. You're going to click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. Okay. And then once you click on that link, it will bring you here. You're going to click on this top button right here that says Glow Up Academy. And it'll take you right to where you need to be. Do you guys have any questions for me? You guys have Canva, you have ChatGPT, you're gonna put it together and you're gonna make your digital product. I hope you do it. Some of you guys, a lot of you guys, you're not gonna do it. A lot of people are resistant to change, which is why a lot of people don't make money online. I told you guys that when we started talking about sales. I said this is where most people fail. I said that for a reason, because most people refuse to change who they are and they think their circumstances are gonna change. It has been made obvious. That's not how life goes. Because if it was, you'd already be making the money you wanna make. True or false? There would have been nothing that I said on this live that spoke to you, true or false. Exactly. Exactly. Not only am I teaching you how to make money online, I am also teaching you how to change who you are so that you can make money online. Yes, I see you. You guys, we have 7 slots left. Just bear with me. For those of you guys just joining in, bear with me. Don't dip. As soon as I get off of live, I hop right into my Skool, okay? So do not leave me. Do not leave me. Do you guys have any questions for me? Any questions for me? You guys, we have 4 minutes left. This is your opportunity. Good morning. This is your opportunity. Any questions? Any questions? The same transformation I went on is the same transformation I'm taking you on. Stop pushing things off for tomorrow. Tomorrow never shows up for you. Tomorrow never shows up for you. If it did, you'd already be where you want to be. Clock it. You would already be where you want to be. Absolutely, Natalie. Absolutely. TikTok family, you're going to click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You guys are going to come to my profile and you're going to click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. And then you're going to click on Glow Up Lounge again right here. And then you're going to click on where it says open. Okay? And then you're going to click on this button right here that says Glow Up Academy. The very top button. And then here we are. It's only $39 a month. You can cancel anytime. How do we begin our journey along when we still have to work our full-time job? Good question, the new nurse mentor. Good question. So what you're going to do is you're going to figure out, when do you have time, right? So you don't work 24 hours, right? So maybe you have 3 days off. Maybe you work 12-hour shifts, so you have 3 days off. So then on those 3 days off, we're going to maximize your days off so you're still getting your business done, whether that means binge creating your content. So that way, throughout the week, when you are working, all you have to do is post it because you already created it. Maybe on the days off, you're going to lock into finishing your digital product. So now it's completed, it is in your hosting site and ready to be sold, okay? Maybe on your days off, those are gonna be the days you go live on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram, whichever platform you wanna be on. So those are the days you do that, okay? So there's always room to get it done. We have to figure out your schedule. This is why my inbox is always open in the Skool, okay? So if you need help with managing your time, time management is challenging. If you need help with managing your time, then this is what we'll talk about. This is how we'll maximize your schedule and get the most out of the 24 hours that you're blessed with every single day, okay? There is always room for improvement. You working full time is not an excuse to get things done. Excuse me, to not get things done. Absolutely not. You do not work 24 hours a day. Okay? So we have to stop allowing our distractions. Some of you guys, like I said, you're addicted to social media. You want to watch Netflix movies. No, we're not doing that. Netflix movies is not putting money in your account. We're not doing that anymore. This is why I said I only want to help people who want it. Because the people who actually want it, they're willing to give up the frivolous things. They're willing to give it up. Because they recognize that it's not getting them to where they want to be. They understand that. Okay? People who don't want to change, they're not going to change. They're just not going to change. And that's their business. They don't have to. I'm only here to help people who actually want it. Okay? I'm only here to help people who actually want it. She said, what if I don't have a card number? So you do need a card. Skool, I don't collect the payment. It's all through Skool. So you do need a card. You do need a card. Absolutely. You do need a debit card, credit card, PayPal account, something along those lines. Okay? Do you guys have any questions for me? You guys have 1 minute left, and then we're going to close it out. 1 minute left, and then we're going to close it out. One more time for TikTok family. TikTok, you're going to click on my profile picture up at the top twice. You guys are going to come to my profile. You're going to click on where it says glowuploungehq.com. And then you're going to click on it again right here at the bottom. You're going to click on where it says open. And then you're going to click on this top button right here that says Glow Up Academy. Okay? And then here we are. It's only $39 a month. You can cancel at any time. Okay? $39 a month. You can cancel anytime. Should I get a PayPal? I suppose. I'm not sure if they take PayPal, to be honest. I couldn't tell you. But however you would make your payments for anything else online, you would use the same method, okay? So if you use Cash App card, Venmo, if you have a Venmo card, whatever you use to make your payments for anything else, you could use that, okay? Do you guys have any questions for me? We still have 7 slots left. 7 slots left before I close it out for the morning. This is your opportunity to finally change the things that are not working for you. Absolutely. This is your opportunity. Stop pushing off for tomorrow. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. But tomorrow never seems to show up for you. And then you wonder why you're in the same position you have been in. You have full control over your life. You may not be able to control other people. You cannot control the environment around you. But you can always control you. You can always control you. And a lot of you guys struggle with confidence. I have noticed that. I mean, I used to as well. And that's one thing that I learned on my journey. A lot of times, you're not the only one struggling with whatever that thing is that you're struggling with. And what I can say is, for those of you guys who are struggling with confidence, the reason why you're insecure, the reason why you have no confidence, the reason why you don't feel like you're good enough to start a business, post content, is because you don't keep the promises that you make to yourself. Every time things get too hard, every time you're tired, every time you just don't feel like it, you don't do it. And over time, that chips away at your confidence to the point where you don't have any. To the point where you don't have any. So how do we fix it? We keep the promises we make to ourselves. We keep the promises we make to ourselves. If you say you're going to do something, then you have to do it. If you say you're going to post on Tuesday, you have to do it. That's the only way it's going to get fixed. That's the only way it's going to get fixed. But if you're not willing to change who you are, it's never going to get fixed. It's not. That's the sad truth, but it's true. Okay? Very good. All right, you guys, I think that's plenty of time. For those of you guys who wanted it, you took advantage. For those of you guys who didn't, you didn't. I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to help you, okay? TikTok, make sure you guys follow me if you have not already. Again, I don't know who they are, but they do steal my videos and make fake accounts. So please make sure you follow this account so you don't get hoodwinked, finessed, or bamboozled. YouTube, for those of you guys who do want to follow me on TikTok, only follow the TikTok account linked on my website. All of those are fake, okay? Very good. Hope you guys have an amazing Friday. For those of you guys who joined, I'm hopping in there now. For those of you guys who didn't, continue doing what you're doing. I know you'll be back because at some point you'll get sick and tired of being exactly where you are. Okay? Very good. Bye, YouTube.